Hey guys, today I was wanting to talk about new nicotine. Normally I get my nicotine from Wizard Labs, but considering that it's been a while since I re-upped on my DIY supplies, I have a lot that I need to order. So I was looking for cheaper, better alternatives, and I've seen new nicotine pop up a lot, so I figured I'd give them a try. They have a 15 milliliter sample, and all you had to do is pay $2 shipping. I think it's anywhere from 2 to 100 milligram. I picked up 48. Just because normally I do 24 because I make 3 milligram, and I figured since I was so comfortable with 24 and it was such a small sample, I would double it so I'd get a little bit more. And it comes in these really cool like tubes. They have the gradient or the measurement on there, which is nice. Yeah, this is what I usually get. The 250 mil every like couple months or so. Every 2 or 3 months I get one of those. Like, first off, it took 3 weeks for me to get the sample. And, like, I kind of understand that it's a sample, it's not really priority, compared to those people that are, like, paying for, for it. But 3 weeks is a long time. Like, I could probably see how that might kind of sour, someone's, like, initial impression of them. But I've been doing a lot of reading, and, like, normal, like, standard orders they don't take that long. But, and, like, since it was a sample and I only paid shipping, I was okay waiting. But still, like, 3 weeks, it's a little long. I mean, like, I actually ordered something from China. I think it was the day before, and it got here faster than the sample did. Like, I don't know. The next thing I want to talk about is the literature. It's like a mini book here. They sent me 3 pages of stuff. One is an overview of the company, which it's pretty cool, I guess. And then that's like one whole page. Then on the back, it tells you about their laboratory and the process in which they make the nicotine. And then after that, they have the analysis results, which I guess, again, I guess it's cool. Except, I don't know if you see that there's no lot number, there's not a signature, there's not a date or anything. So, like, this could be from, like, their first batch ever made, and, like, nothing is 100%, like, ever. Like, there's always variables and, like, differences in like anything. So that's kind of a useless piece of paper to me. This next piece of paper, it's basically the same thing. It tells you all the characteristics and stuff of the juice. This one actually has the operator, I guess you'd call him, the guy that makes it, a lot number, a date, but again, like this is like 6/14, 2/15, 4/15, 8/15, and the 8/15 and the 2/15, like where is it? This side? This side. See right there, there's a percentage. This is 99.91%. And then 99.9%. Like, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, it's always different. Like, so if they're gonna take the time and the paper, you know, let me move up a little bit, there we go. You know, to print these out for like every sample. Like, I don't know if they do that for the full batches or if it's just the samples, but I mean, like, put one in there for this one exactly, right? Like, I mean, and really, like, that information could be on the website for people that want, you know, to look that stuff up who are curious about it. It's just, I don't know. It's like a little pet peeve, I guess, but like for the standard consumer, that is unnecessary information. It's basically padding for the product. So, I don't really understand about that. But enough about the rant. And one thing I've never done before that for some reason I decided to do with this stuff is smell it. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled your nicotine before. Ugh. But it smells like chlorinated swamp water. Like, really, smell it. It smells like chlorinated swamp water. At Wizard Labs, it kind of does, but I think it smells a little bit more like fish oil. Like, I know that doesn't really sound any better, but this stuff is like, it kind of makes me gag when I smell it. And I know normally people don't smell it, so, but that's just an observation. I'm being as thorough as I can here. Let's see. Yeah, these are both 100% BG. Now, what I've done here for further testing is I mixed up exact same recipe percentage-wise. One of Nude Nicotine and one of Wizard Labs. Now, I mean, they both look about the same, which they should. They shouldn't be any different variances in color or anything. And I figured I'd go ahead and, you know, try them out here. Also, this is functional again. I did drop it in some water, but it's been sitting out for a while, so I got it going again. Still annoying though. Okay, so Nude Nicotine first. As far as like vapor production, I mean, I'd be producing from these two different ones. That's to be expected. This one is a 5 wrap on 24 gauge single coil, and this one's 28 gauge dual coil 6 wrap. So there is going to be variance in that aspect. Mm-hmm. See, this one, they definitely taste different. Like, I keep hearing people say, oh, new nicotine, it tastes so much cleaner and it tastes so much better and blah, blah, blah. But, really, once you get the flavor in there, especially considering, like, how much flavor you use, it's really hard to tell the difference. So I figured I'd, do the unflavored here. Now, to me, the Nude Nicotine, and it's gonna sound weird, I'm sure it will, but, the aftertaste of, like when you eat the corn pop cereal, that's what this tastes like to me. I guess I'd call that a clear flavor because corn is a natural substance. I don't know, but it's a little weird. Okay, and Wizard Labs seems to have a more neutral, sweeter flavor overall, which I would definitely tend to prefer over corn pops, but I guess then again, it would probably, which is better, would depend on what kind of flavors you're playing with. Like the corn pops flavor could be better for like tobaccos and bakery stuff, whereas the neutral sweeter flavor would probably be better for fruits and like creams and stuff like that. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, there's a little bit out of there. I did try this earlier. And at first I thought the corn pops was because of something that was stuck, in the build, so I cleaned it all out and put a new one in, and it still tastes the same. So, I think overall I would probably stick with the Wizard Labs. just because it's more of a neutral flavor. And I don't really do a lot of like the tobaccos, stuff like that, which, as I said, I think would be better with the new nicotine base. I think the new nicotine is a little bit more expensive, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, why would you pay more for a base that already has like a flavor to it? And it's supposed to be like a nude. I don't know, maybe it's like more pure or healthier or something. Like, I really couldn't tell unless I read like all this stuff and like knew what all these compounds and stuff were. Like, that's just too much research to be dealing with. I am going to be getting in some different nicotine from East Express probably in a month when I get the funding together. 'Cause, like I said, I need to get new flavors and stuff like that. But I'll probably do another test between these if I have any left by the time I get around to it. But I guess if not, I have a video here. I can go back and like, okay, well that one's like corn pops and that one's not. And this one's something else completely. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I just figured I'd come on here and let you guys know. It's been a while. So here's the video. But that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.